Hello and welcome back to the couch. We saved you a seat. My name is William,
And my name is Luke.
and we are here for season 1, episode 4 of The Sandman. This week's episode is called A Hope in Hell. Last week we had lots of stuff happen. Corinthian went to meet someone. We find out that it's Ethel. She gives a protection charm to her son, and we know that uh, Constantine is out there, and Constantine relinquished the sand to Dream.
Yeah,
What do you think's happening this week, Lee?
I have a feeling we're going to hell and we're
Yeah,
taking a goofy raven with us.
that's a good assumption.
Yeah.
So, uh, before we start this video, if you guys enjoy this content and you want to see more content like this and help the channel grow, make sure to go back, watch some old videos, like, comment, and subscribe. Costs you nothing and it helps the channel grow. So let's get into it.
Let's do it.
It has many names. Avernus, Tartarus, Hades, the infernal region you call Hell.
Hell.
Hell does exist.
Well, yeah.
It does. For some.
Does that mean it doesn't exist if you don't believe in it?
No.
Did you believe in it? When you were a man?
Yeah. I just didn't expect hell to be cold.
You think the ravens is just purgatory?
So
Maybe.
which way do we go?
I suggest we follow the damned.
It seems that Lucian picked him up right as he died. So,
They make you bring your own fire to hell?
so like outside of Hell's domain, it's cold.
I'm
Maybe
curious.
that Hell is like your fire is your sin.
Your fire is your soul. The depiction of hell is like Mordor-esque. Love high fantasy. Love that kind of thing.
So he now has the amulet of protection as well as his ruby.
Yeah. He's functionally immortal. Or invulnerable.
You all right?
I think so.
Is that a
Here, let me
Bronco?
help you.
Oh, thank you.
I think it is.
That's
They're
awesome.
doing a good job
So
of covering up
sorry.
the logo.
It's
My
a,
fault entirely.
maybe it's a ram charger.
I lost
Shout
my
out, Dad.
slipper somewhere.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, you're very kind. I suppose
Don't
I'm
wanna pay
rather
that,
underdressed.
Advertising
Listen, if
tax.
it were up to me, I'd
right.
never get out of my pajamas.
Shout out pajamas.
You live near.
I have no idea where I am, actually.
Do you need a ride somewhere?
Met some of those people
be
in
happy
San
to take
Francisco
you.
once.
I'd hate to impose.
A less sophisticated version of myself would have made a joke about women drivers. But I'm not going to do it.
It wasn't her fault.
No.
We're not sneaking in with them?
A king may not enter another monarch's realm uninvited.
Okay.
There are rules,
So the devil
protocols which must be followed.
and Dream have respect for each other. That's interesting.
Well, the thing is he's saying here is that he is the king of dreams, right?
Yeah.
And that means that each of the endless is a king of their domain, right? So that's an interesting safeguard.
Well, they also are their domain.
Yeah. So this is
Ooh, yeah.
Lucifer's domain. Lucifer is the king on high in hell.
Yes. Okay. Interesting. It is really interesting.
And it's a damned soul as part of the wall.
Bad day at work.
It also means that at other points in time, these different kings of these different entities have tried to travel to each other's domains.
There's one at the door.
And they've had to establish rules to protect each other's domain.
Yes.
What's interesting, I didn't notice this when I watched this through the first time, that he's like, where is your crown? And that the mask is his crown.
Mm-hmm.
Take us to the palace.
But the crown is in hell.
Sorry,
He would have
Tom.
had to
She
crawl
wasn't a very
past
good person,
the driver's
I'm
seat
afraid.
to get
That's
into
an
the back
awful
there.
thing to say, isn't it?
Yeah,
Even
this
if
is
it's
a
true.
2-door.
Yeah.
No. I have a mother like that too.
Really? What does she do?
She watches cable news all day. That's what she does.
That's what
What
she
about
does.
yours?
That is what she
When
does.
she was alive.
We know those people.
Yup. Aw.
For what?
Stealing from her.
What did you steal?
A ruby.
Hmm.
But like no other, like nothing you've ever seen. She had me arrested, of course, and thrown in prison.
For stealing the ruby?
And arson. And murder. General mayhem, among other things. You see, the problem with having this
General
ruby was that
mayhem,
everyone was
General
always
mayhem.
trying to take it
You
from
gotta
me, and
salute
so
to
I
General
just did what
Mayhem.
I had to do.
This is
You
why you
murdered
don't
people?
put
They
people
were
in the
good
back
people.
of your car. Never trust a person that doesn't like dogs, and never trust a person that dogs don't like.
That's a fact.
I think it's Bill Murray who said that.
I think you're right. He was.
It is you.
I greet you, mother.
Whoa.
It's been 10,000 years, mother.
10,000 years will give you such a crick in the
Remember-
neck.
Yes,
Itty bitty living space.
I still love you. But I have not yet forgiven you.
Oh boy, 10,000 years. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
So remember, he said
Come
the
with
last time he was here was 10,000 years ago.
I will not give up hope.
Like,
I will never give up.
wild.
So for sure that demon was bringing him on this path
Correct.
to run into her.
Yeah. And to not give up hope in the bowels of hell is a strength of will that people don't have.
For 10,000 years, hell time. Is he going to know what that is? Because
All right.
Yeah, he's never seen a phone
Oh,
before,
sorry.
probably.
Phone slip. They lie because they're scared. People will say anything, do anything to keep
True.
from being hurt.
true.
That's what I think anyway.
Well, you could argue that lying and truth are not opposites.
How to have a conversation with a
You
murderer
mind
in
if
the
we
back
stop for
seat.
gas?
No, not at all.
He's also a sociopath.
A charming, elegant speaker that you're afraid of.
The way he speaks, by the way, is I bet he's a phenomenal singer.
Really?
Yeah, the way he speaks is like so forward and hot and
You put her here?
The morning
Yep.
star is letting me know that hell has prepared for my visit.
oh, if he put her there, that means he killed her.
Why are we stopping?
Or he's interning her soul here.
Ooh, good point. The Morning Star is a great
Remember,
nickname,
like-
by the way. Just
We're here.
The biblically different types of like fantasy novels storytelling is that like humans lived a lot longer, right? So she's of the tribe of the first people, the first descendants. So
oh, right.
is she an Edenite?
Tell me, what is it that you desire?
We're now in the Diablo 3 level.
This is so cool looking, by the way. Just they never need to make another Diablo game, but those games are awesome.
I think that this is a cool way to look at like the walk was purgatory, but you have to keep marching.
Yep. And I love that they're rolling out the red carpet, but the red carpet's blood.
Hello.
It's a girl.
Well, non-gendered.
Yeah,
right?
non-binary. Ooh.
Hello, dream.
Greetings to you, Lucifer Morningstar. And to you, Mazakino the Lilim.
Oh, it's
Greetings,
Lilith.
Dream Lord.
It's Mazikeen from
Yeah,
You look
Lucifer.
well, Dream. Are you well?
the head demon.
And your family?
Daughter of Lilith.
Destiny? We expected better of you, sweet Morpheus.
I have
Oh.
come because my helm of state was stolen from me.
Shade.
I believe one of your demons has it. I should like it
It's
back.
cool to see that she got something after
Now,
Game of Thrones.
Dream. If only it were that easy.
Because she's Brienne Tarth, right?
But there are rules, you see.
And then
Protocols, which
she got
must be
Wednesday as the
followed.
headmaster after that. So
She plays an authoritarian really well.
Shall we interview them one at a time, or?
it won't be necessary.
Can he like summon it like he's Thor and it's the hammer?
that would be cool if he could.
I have recovered my sand. It brought me to hell. And now it brings that which is mine in hell to me.
The sand is probably the coolest
What?
perk in this whole show so far.
I think it's kind of interesting that it's like part of him. So I've always been curious since I watched this the first time. Is the sand bag also endless?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
and there's your answer to can he summon that? Like, he can summon whoever's in possession of it.
Tell me your name,
Look at
demon.
this scrub.
Do I have to tell him?
That is Corazon,
Oh,
a Duke of Hell.
Corazon. The helm is mine.
I watched Yusuke
You must
kill one of these
return it
things
to
like
me.
3 episodes ago
No.
in Yu Yu Show.
But the laws of hell demand that I become his champion. But if you would not fight me,
I have accepted the terms. Let the challenge begin.
We put on his
And he
battle
too has
gear.
transformed.
Okay.
Yep. I just now noticed why she looks so familiar. She looks just like our Gran when she was like 30.
Looks like I have to prepay inside. Want anything? Are you thirsty?
No, thank you. I'm fine.
That guy definitely drinks chocolate milk.
It won't be a minute.
Chocolate milk sounds wonderful right now.
Actually, Rosemary, I could use a drink if you don't mind.
Sure. What would you like?
I don't know. I haven't been out in the world for 30 years.
You've been in prison for 30 years?
No, psychiatric hospital, where the beverage options were extremely limited, to say the least. After you.
Man, yeah, a nice thick yoo-hoo.
Yeah.
We have it's a drink here in Japan that's like a yoo-hoo, but it's coffee mixed in, and you freeze it so it comes out like a slushy.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, it sounds like a
It's
frozen
so good.
frappuccino.
Yeah, but like a slushy kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you want,
But
my
it's
treat.
more chocolatey than coffee,
Are you sure?
like a mocha.
Absolutely.
I've had Cheez-Its in
I'll
years
just
too.
give the guy
I
my credit
love
card.
Cheez-Its. Problem with Cheez-Its, you eat the whole
bag
box.
of Funyuns, the Ruffles.
Eat a whole box of fucking
Twinkies?
Cheez-Its.
I need you to call 9113.
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
I need you to call 9113. The man I'm with is an escaped murderer.
You fucking with me?
Please just call 911.
Dude, why would he think
Alright.
she screwed her out?
Right now.
Man, we can't question what tellers
This
at gas
is the
stations
filling
hear and see
station
all
out
the
of
time.
That's a fair point. I don't go to gas stations much anymore.
Yeah, that's what you get when you have no car.
Yep. A lot of
So
steps.
it was scary the last time we drove
Yeah.
through the U.S. some places last summer. So
Yeah, fair.
You want to send somebody down?
Rosemary, we need to go.
God, he's such a good actor. It's wild.
He just got water.
Let go of her.
A snub nose.
And we're gonna wait here, the three of us, for the police.
Oh man, I assure you, you don't want to point that gun at me.
Sir, you don't stay where you are, I will shoot you.
Please don't. You'll only be hurting yourself.
Like, why is she not running right now? She could get in her car and
Oh wow.
be gone already.
That's
Remember, they like
ass-
turn themselves inside out.
Right. I was like, one bullet won't do that.
No, anybody who tries to inflict harm on him gets turned inside out.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have done that. It's my fault for trusting you.
Are you gonna hurt me?
Are you taking me to my Ruby?
You didn't lie to him.
Then I have no reason to hurt you.
See.
I am a dire wolf. Prey stalking, lethal prowler.
I am a hunter. Horse-mounted. Wolf stabbing.
It's as if they're playing Magic the Gathering.
With their words. Like
With
I
their
said,
words.
It's a game of transformation.
I thought they were going to go like fisticuffs.
I am
Nope.
a serpent, horse biting, poisoned toothed.
Interesting. Good move.
This is what it's good
I
when
am
you're
a bird of prey. Snake
king
devouring. Talons
of an eternal
ripping.
domain.
I would have been a mongoose. Just saying. Mongoose like eat snake.
I am a butcher bacterium. Warm life destroying.
I am a world. Space floating. Life nurturing.
What a take.
I am Nova. All exploding, planet chronating.
Meteor's a great attack in Final Fantasy.
It is a staple.
I am a universe. All things encompassing. All life embracing.
Hmm.
I am anti-life. The beast of judgment.
And I am a phoenix.
The dark. At the end of everything.
He bursts into flame. Jean Grey shows up.
Yep. Why did she just start with that?
What will you
Because
be
then he could
venturing,
trumpet
Lord?
with something maybe immediately and she wouldn't have it later.
Hmm.
I,
I am Lucifer Morningstar.
I,
The one light in the darkness.
Boss? Hey,
Can you guess?
boss!
Louis, what's he
Still
gonna
with
say?
us, Dream?
He is, and it's his move. Your Majesty.
No.
There are no more moves. What can survive the anti-life?
Hey, boss, listen to me. You know what can survive the anti-life? You! Dreams don't fucking die. Not if you believe in them. And I believe Dream of the Endless would never leave his raven here alone in hell with Lucifer.
David Goggins.
Who's gonna run?
carry the boats and the logs?
Hope.
I am Goggins. I am Hope.
It was his ex-girlfriend who taught him who Hope is. Had he not
Well,
run into her, he
Lightbringer.
wouldn't have had it.
It's your move. What is it that kills hope?
Corazon, give him his helm.
No,
Bitch.
I won't. It's mine. Please.
Put a hole in his chest. Oh, this is even better. Choke
That's the
slam.
king of the Lilum.
Choke slam.
He's only a duke. And can he really die in hell? Who knows? That's awesome chain armor for her too.
Oh yeah, she looks like sexy and hot, and she's right there. You think it's all dude's dream to have chainmail, like
Thank
chain
you,
armor?
Rosakeen.
I don't know.
I kind of want a piece of chainmail shirt, just to have, just in case.
Tell me, Lucifer Morningstar,
Mm.
what power would hell have if those here imprisoned were not able to dream of heaven?
The idea of self-purgatory, self-punishment.
One day,
I think that was
Morpheus,
covered in the
we
Lucifer
shall
TV show.
destroy you.
They talk about how
Until that day, Lightbringer.
hell is always escapable, but you don't allow yourself to.
Yeah, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, that
The coolest thing about the dreaming is that it the show does a great job of depicting it like as a negative, like bad dreams. But like it also talks about like I dream to be a singer, I dream to be an NFL player, blah blah blah. I mean, just like that's also a dream.
yeah.
Yeah, the sand is awesome. I mean, it's like reminiscent of Gaara from Naruto,
Yeah.
but it's still really cool.
Different.
What else is in this little Indiana Jones like space?
Something's wrong.
Is it cursed?
Someone's altered it.
Yep. He said it wouldn't
Is it
respond
it?
to anyone else but
Yes.
him.
Yep,
Thank
right,
you.
when he was talking to his mother.
Yep.
And of course, her being mortal, she has no idea. She just saw a guy get turned inside out.
Yeah. Ooh, a mother who has a dog as the screen and not their kids can't be trusted.
Maybe it's a rolling background.
Come on, man. Nah.
Maybe also her kids are grown up.
Nah, man.
You never know. She didn't say. Well, they were like in a baby carrier in the back. What a coinky dink of timing.
He's been in jail for 30 years.
I know, but Morpheus literally just opened it.
I guess they were in New Jersey. It says New Jersey on her tag.
Yeah, it said New Jersey on the map.
It said Trenton, which is in New Jersey.
What are you still doing here?
I know I'm going to regret this, but Do you need a ride somewhere?
You really want me to get back into that truck? The truth, no lies.
I want to go home.
You're a good person, Rosemary. Unfortunately, good people seldom survive in this world.
Just don't hurt Susie. Please.
Hmm.
I don't care what happens to me.
Here. Take it. Wear it. From now on, no one will be able to hurt you, not even me. There's no need to be afraid or tell a lie ever again.
Don't you need it?
No. I have my ruby.
Boss. Boss!
The ruby makes
I have my
dreams
ruby.
come true. I'm going to use it to save the world.
Sounds like Magneto.
Magneto was right.
Magneto was right. Okay. So we just finished episode 4 of The Sandman. We had episode 1, which was a glorified catch you up on the story, introduce you to the universe. It was fine. Episode 2 was okay. Really liked episode 3, like a lot. Well, the one we watched right before this one.
Yeah.
This it's growing on me. This is a spectacular episode in terms of the lore building, in terms of like the hierarchy and how the realms work. I really enjoyed all of the demon stuff, but the shots in the car with the two of them talking about truth and honesty, and it's good stuff too. I'll tell you, I can't imagine reading that in a comic book.
Yeah, I really like the switchback. Like the flow of these two completely independent stories that meet up was perfect.
Right.
Right? Like you never really feel like there's too much wasted time. The several people have mentioned in the comments down below in previous episodes, no spoilers, that the next episode and the next episode, episode 5 and 6, are their favorites. I tend to agree.
Okay.
I really like those. I'm glad you're getting into this. This gets me way more excited even for season 2, which is coming out like
2-3 weeks
momentarily,
something like that. Yeah,
right. So I'm really excited for you to see more of these. I don't remember if it's in the like post-credit episode of this episode or the next one, but there's actually like a scene where Mazikeen talks to Lucifer
separately,
and the lords of hell talk to Lucifer.
Okay.
So if that doesn't come up in the next episode, it might come up later, but I'm not exactly sure when that comes up. But there is more Lucifer stuff, and I have heard that in the next season there's a rematch.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be. There's got to be. Like I said,
we found out some interesting stuff. Like Dream was in love with another soul, and because he felt betrayed, he has interned that soul in hell for 10,000 years.
Yes.
Like, I also thought it's interesting that we see him as this white, pale, emo English guy, but that woman who he says is of the first people, which we tend to know is from sub-Saharan Africa, right? Like the African people are where we come from.
Yeah, Great Rift Valley kind of stuff. Yeah.
That when she observes him, she observed him as a black person.
Yes.
So that when I saw this the first time, I was really wondering, like, you know, do we observe similar entities how we believe them to be observed?
That's a good question. That's a good question, but
Right? Like,
that's also like that. My brain automatically goes like quantum physics. So because observation
they
is,
are the same.
well, things that exist only exist after observation. So it's interesting that,
By observing them, we're changing them.
yes, they did exist before, but by observation alone, they are no longer what they were.
Yeah.
Because it's a different state of being, and that goes into different timelines. Like I have a separate timeline than you, and we're transitioning in time. It doesn't matter. It is cool that they did that, though. That they were that like his dreams, capital D dreams, state of being is that of uh, a support of an idea or an ideal. Like a dream is an idea or ideal, even if it's negative or positive. That's all in the eyes of the beholder. It's like magically neutral and also magically fantastic and fantastical.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Like I said, we were talking about it during the show. I hate that I was talking about it so much in the show, but he said hope, and I was like, right. A dream is a good thing in so many cases, and it's showed in this. It's demonstrated, illustrated in this show is a negative, a lot, like a bad dream, like.
Well, yeah, I think
And
I
it's
think
so
that's really
cool.
true. And like, he talks about nightmares, and they talked about while he was gone, all this wicked stuff that happened. But like, if you look at most children, right,
Mm-hmm.
they're just full of dreams.
Right.
Because they haven't had the rest of the world and their life to take those dreams away.
I'll listen.
It's kind of like reality is the dream killer, right?
Right.
Like,
I'll tell you. This is the thing. It has to do with similar. It's because this is how I communicate. I communicate with metaphors and I communicate with lived experiences. I don't. That famous Jean-Luc Picard moment where he's like, "Oh, you speak in metaphor."
yeah.
I never remember good dreams. Ever. I remember distinctly two bad ones, and I have them pretty often. Like often enough that I'll never forget them. You know what I mean? And I remember talking to our dad once when I was younger, and he has a pretty distinct bad dream. And he's like, I always remember this.
Yeah.
I never remember the good dreams. And so it's interesting that this show takes on that kind of motif, that like the undercurrent of the show is bad dreams and negativity and humans and grossness. And then what he also brings is like this neutrality, this actual polarizing thing, whatever you want to call it. And it's funny that he did it with Lucifer, who is like gender neutral, uh, uh, and he's like, oh right, no, goodness, evil and goodness. They're part of the same thing. Very interesting to me. The bad dream that I always remember is I used to do some music theater, and like in the dream going on stage not having prepared for the show and thinking about like not knowing, and then actually waking up and having to convince myself that, oh, I haven't been in a play in years. Okay.
Yeah.
Like or what's the famous one where someone misses the bus? It's like, oh my God, I missed the bus. And it's like, it's Saturday and I'm 45. Like, oh my God. Yeah.
I think the big one is too is like the showing up somewhere naked, like ill prepared and shamed.
Yes.
But it's like, I think it really speaks to, like you're saying, the philosophy of people, and something that I wish I did more of and did more of with my children is to not get super churchy right here, is to take time to say thank you, right?
Oh yeah.
The there was some guy that was saying like, if I gave you $10,000 and then a guy came up and stole 1,000 or stole $1, would you be upset? Like, would you let that ruin your day? That I gave you 10 and he took one, and it's like you may be having a bad day and someone else is having a bad day and they cut you off or they take the last bag of chips or something and it sucks. But are you really gonna let that ruin the whole 3,000 something seconds you have in a day?
Right.
Right? Like the the idea here that dreams are, like you said, neutral. He Dream himself, Morpheus, from the Latin to change, right? Like is both good and evil. He exists through both of those. And I think when we get to other episodes and we talk to some of the other endless, you'll kind of see that duality in the other ones as well.
It's interesting because even like the sand is neutral and the ruby represents light and the mask represents like fear. It's all of it's
Yeah.
really cool. And you're talking
Yeah.
about gratitude, like having a
Yeah.
mindset of gratitude. You know, you can only control so many thoughts in your head, so why not control them with
Yeah.
gratitude?
Well, yeah, I mean, we often take a minute and go like, man, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks. But when you stop and think about like good thing, like you hear about people who are suffering, and it's like their dream is just to not suffer, and we're not suffering like they are, right? Or some other instance. So I really like how when they finish their duel, Dream mentioned that to Lucifer that what would hell be if people did not dream to leave hell? They just could,
Yeah.
right? Like the dream of salvation, of escape from eternal torment is why they exist. But if they didn't have that, then there would be no punishment. There would be no enjoyment for Lucifer with their suffering because it would just be.
It's interesting to
So,
how Lucifer, so my fault, how Lucifer treats everything outside of her domain with jealousy
yeah,
and with vengeance. Um, being the forgotten child, the angry one, the uh literally taking humans, which are the chosen, air quotes, and
yeah,
tormenting those who are evil or who have done bad things or have deserving of it.
yeah.
Very interesting. I mean, I
Well,
love that motif also.
when he first showed up and Lucifer said, "Are you here to join forces to recognize hell's sovereignty?" Like Lucifer already has this kingdom, but wants to be their own, right?
Right.
Like, can't just be happy. Like, it, again, we've talked about this several times. I loved the Lucifer TV show. Luke mannerisms and acting can look just like Matt Ellis, I think. What is his name?
His name's not Matt, but
Anyways, the actor who played Lucifer in that TV show. And they actually talk about this a lot toward the end of the show about like that concept of self and punishment and the point of hell. Uh, I'm excited to see what we'll do with hell in the next season. Um,
me too.
should be very interesting. Uh, we've still got several episodes to go, and we would love it if you guys join us here on the couch for more. Do you have any final thoughts, Lee?
No, only that I'm excited for the next few episodes.
Yeah, because you guys have commented that we need to watch them as soon as possible. So, again, thank you very much for joining us here on the couch. We really do appreciate it. Again, if you have the time to leave a comment and like, and you're at the subscribe button, just go ahead and click it. Just do it. It'll help out the channel. We're trying to grow. We're trying to make more content with you guys, for you guys. So, until next time, we'll save you a seat here on the couch, whichever side I'm on. I don't know because I can't see it. We'll save you a seat. And until next time, later, taters.
Peace.
Peace.
All right.